Bonjour, mes amis. I've just been watching Call the Agent on Netflix. It's French. It's amazing. Love it. But on another topic, I am about to prepare this month's Sarah's Ascension Pathway. And I just wanted to read that out to you, what we're doing this month. This is the kind of headline, Understanding We Are the Earth with Courage. And the description is, it takes courage to see the earth as it is, to accept the difficulties that we face right now and take responsibility for them without feeling crushed. Also to understand that our physical bodies are made of the earth. What we do to the earth, we do to ourselves. But humanity as a whole exists as one matrix. And you are just one part of that. And yet you are a light that shines brightly. Hold firm in your faith that your work leads to healing and the greater good. Now is the time for the healing of the damage done to the earth by us, by humanity. In preparation, we are enabled to fully ground ourselves in this reality and on the earth as we begin our work in earnest, with hope in our hearts and our eyes firmly on the goal ahead. You are ready. So this is a program that I'm running at the moment on Patreon. I have a Patreon page, patreon.com/Rachel Goodwin. And it's a 12-step program to ascension. So we work with attunements, we work with channelings, we work with power tools. And this is about our ascension, but the first month was about healing the ancestors through grace. So much power come in there from our ancestors. But if you think of us all in a circle, so the ancestors, we're in a circle with our ancestors. Humanity is in a circle. The earth herself is a sphere. We're all in this together. This is not just about our spiritual growth, our personal growth. We are interlinked with the earth and the earth's well-being. And this 12-step program ends up working in co-creation with the divine to work with the energy of our oceans, because the oceans are a depository for our uncleared thought forms, toxic psychic waste, and we have a lot of stuff to clear up. So our ascension process is not about how great we are. It's about us learning how to be in service to each other and to the earth. And this is really what Ascended Master Sarah has come to teach us. This is really what all her work is about. And it's not glamorous, maybe, or sexy, I don't know. But it is vital. It is, yeah, that word vital, vitality. If we don't have vitality, if our vitality fades, we die. And, you know, the end result is if we destroy our planet, we will die. But we don't need to destroy our planet. We are coming into our mastery. We are learning how to clear the energy. And Sarah has given channelings talking about how it is our time now to clear up the earth. But we can't do it until we, each of us individually, are stable enough. We can only start to approach this earth healing work that's so important when we come maybe onto the first level of mastery and we learn how to connect and stabilize ourselves into the earth. And this is something I'm going to be running a program on next year. to be a year-long priest and priestess training, to be an earth priest or priestess of Sarah. And there's going to be more coming on that. Sarah has a very cosmic energy, very galactic, very expanded. She's so many things, it's hard to like put her in one place. And yet this is a program for being an earth priest or priestess, because all the things that she is can be used for working with the earth and helping us learn how to heal the earth. It's not the earth that's broken. So perhaps saying heal the earth is a bit of a misnomer. It's our energy that is clogging up places on the earth. And people have said to me, well, you know, the earth can clear it up herself. Well, yeah, she can do, but do we want to leave it to that? Because she might have to bring in more natural disasters. We're coming into mastery and working in groups, working together, learning these esoteric and metaphysical techniques of new ascended masters, especially like Sarah. We can do this stuff. It's our responsibility. Humanity has created a lot of negativity on the planet. There's no other way of putting it. And for us to find the solutions and to live out the divine plan, we need to clear up the energy first, because everything gets created in energy and then it comes down through the layers, ending up in the etheric and the physical. So, energy worker, your job is completely vital. Just because the society around you doesn't understand what you do does not mean that you are more needed than anybody else on the whole planet right now. Because we've got to get the energetic spiritual layer right first. And I think this is going to be an area of energy technology and science which will explode in the next 100 years as we start to understand just what an important job this is ecologically, environmentally, for light workers to work with the earth in this way. It's not enough for us to put our feet up and say, oh well, the earth can take care of that. We can create power places. Sarah has taught me basics in doing these things. It's incredible what we can do. And as the years go on, we're going to learn more and more. And then there's going to be a lot more of this stuff going on out there. So the Ascension program I'm teaching on Patreon, you can come over and join that. I'll be writing it as a book next year, Sarah's 12-step program to Ascension. I also have a page called Earth Ascension Clearing over on Facebook, where you can find posts and links to YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, Rachel Goodwin, YouTube/Rachel Goodwin. I have a playlist on there called Earth Ascension Clearing, where there's some really amazing techniques that you can just go on there for free, learn how to use these techniques of purifying and blessing water, and send that out. The more we do these things, the more we're going to be lifting the earth's energy. Sarah has a violet flame, a very, very special violet flame that is specifically for doing this work. And I teach classes on that. You can see that over on rachelgoodwin.dk. There's all sorts of free stuff on my YouTube channel. You can just go and practice stuff there. The more, if you want to go deeper with the stuff, have a look at the classes. They're not that expensive. I've tried to make them affordable for people. And as I said, next year I am going to be running an earth priestess training of Sarah, where we really learn how to come into power with her and use these energies that she's teaching us for our benefit and for the earth's benefit. There are going to be more details coming out about that in April, between now and April. So let me just have a tune in, see if there's anything else I want to tell you about. I was just burning with this passion to start sharing these things. It's been in my head a long time, but Sarah's been saying, wait, 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 because it feels like there's a tipping point coming now where people are going to be ready to hear this, and the spark's going to go like that. I'm like a little torch, and she's a little torch. She's lit, well, she's a big torch. She's lit me, and then I can light others, and then they can light others. We're all lighting each other. So let me just tune in. I guess Sarah wants to say something, of course she does. I'm in the middle of redoing my website at the moment. Well, adding things on anyway. There's a lot of work that's come up very suddenly in the last, I don't know, 6 months, and I haven't had time to catch it all up. There's a healing training that I'm teaching. Let me just tune into Sarah. All right, so I'm going to do a little channeling from Sarah. Also have an Instagram page, Mary Magdalene's Daughter, and a Facebook page, Ascended Master Sarah. If you look on there, there's all sorts of tips and posts and things. Free stuff. Come and have a look. Right, shush Rachel. Let Sarah speak. Welcome, I am Sarah. One of the facets of my energy is likened to that of spring. The new growth, the light of green, that beautiful bright green colour that comes upon the beech tree leaves. New life bursting forth. And so I come at the beginning of the new age of Aquarius to walk by your side and help you bring forth this burst of new life, this new energy, this evolutionary energy that is pouring through humanity now. Can you feel it? Can you feel it coming up from the earth and bursting out of your hearts, out of your hands? This is new life, a new vibration, a new way of being. Your energy bodies are changing. You are changing. You are being reborn, reimagined. Each of you holds a unique part of the divine plan. The divine plan which is constantly changing, constantly merging. It is so fluid and flowing. As each part is completed, so the next part becomes clear. It is always working to the highest good. You need not worry. You cannot fail. All you must be is yourselves. The more of you that hold hands together and strive together with this love in your hearts, the more joy and success you will reap for yourselves and the earth. The time is coming now for humanity to remember its humanity, to work for the common good, to work for the common cause of each other and the beautiful planet that you live upon. This is what you came here to do, not to acquire more things or become good consumers, but to love each other, to lead lives full of joy. And many of you are constantly re-evaluating what that means to you in this moment. I am Sarah, and my blessings are upon you. Each and every moment of every day. And I love each and every one of you and the earth and the galaxy you are within so, so much. My heart fills with pride